So there are how many students in total? Do you have any rough idea? More than 100. But there are only like around 70 or 75 people when I see. So I thought those are the only students. Let's wait for 2-3 minutes, okay? And then we'll start. Okay, so let's start the class now. And someone is saying, ma'am, yesterday I didn't get chance to join your class and I missed the test also. So could you please send me that test link? I've already forwarded the presentation and the link to the academy itself. So I guess so. Wait. Or I haven't, I guess. So, yeah. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll send the remaining presentation. Okay. I'll send today's presentation also to the academy, and then it has a test link also, so you can get it from there. Okay. Okay. So now let's not do any delay and let's start the class. So how many of you know about direct and indirect speech? Guys, I'm asking you something. Ma'am, PDF इसमें पठाने मिल से? No, I cannot send it here. I will have to send it to academy. You will get from academy. I cannot send directly to you. And it's not PDF, it's presentation. Guys, I'm asking you something. Do you know about direct and indirect speech? If you want to stay silent, I will also stay silent, okay? And then don't say that ma'am didn't teach anything. Tell me, what is it? Give me one example. Electron adhikari. Give me one example of direct and indirect speech. Give same sentence example. Okay, good. Yeah, okay. So direct and indirect speech is that indirect speech, it would be, he said, I buy oranges in the market. Okay. So indirect, now what happens is the inverted comma and the comma are always converted into a word that. Okay. He said that, he, like, it changes into past. Present tense is changes into past. He said, I buy oranges in the market. He said that he bought oranges in the market. Okay. You don't have to use I, first wait, I think I should do this. Just a moment. That would be easy for you. Just a moment, okay? I'll, oh wait, I think this would be easy for you to start. He said to me, I'm playing football. I think he said to me that, sorry, he told me that. Okay. So now it will be easy for you to understand here. If there is so these the words in the first, they are in direct speech, and the words in the second, they are indirect speech. Okay. So now could then answer this, that, these, those, here, there, today, this day or that day. Okay. Come, go, tomorrow, the next day, the following day. I think it will be this day only. In the book, it was that day, but I feel it is this day, so I'll take this day. Okay, come, go, tomorrow, the next day or the following day, yesterday, the previous day, last night, the previous night. My would be his or her, I would be he or she, we would be they, us would be them, our will be there. Okay, so these are the words which get changed into another words while converting from direct to indirect. Okay, so you have to understand these and then you will understand the actual words. Okay. Okay. So, so now see this. Present tense is changed into past. Okay. So it will be like he said, I buy oranges in the market. Okay. So the indirect form would be he said that he bought oranges in the market. Okay. The inverted commas and comma have been removed and they have been replaced by that. I has been replaced by he, by has been replaced by bought because present tense is changed into past. Past means buy ko past means bought also, right? So buy has been changed into bought and oranges in the market, oranges in the market. Is it clear, guys? Any confusion in this?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So what other can be the example of this one? I think one student has given, wait, okay. Oh, that is the example of present continuous. Okay, so moving on to next. Past tense is changed into past perfect. For example, she said, I bought oranges in the market yesterday. Okay, so what you can say is, she said that she had bought oranges in the market the day before. The day before, or you can also add here, she said that she had bought oranges in the market the previous day. Why previous day? Because see here, wait, I'll edit this also. The day before. So it will be easy. Okay. So like yesterday's changed into the previous day or the day before. Okay. And past tense has is changed into past perfect. So bought will be had bought. Okay, guys. Is it clear to you? Yes. So one example of the first slide can also be one of your one of your friend has given. Okay, so she has said that he said, "I am hungry." Okay, so this is direct sentence. So it can be converted into he said that he was hungry. Okay, so I am. Okay, so I am is present tense. Okay, so I will be converted into he, am will be converted into was. So he was hungry. So it became into past tense. Okay. Yeah, okay. So one more example. He said, one more example. Okay, your classmate has given of second slide where past tense is changed into past perfect. So what is the example is he said, I wrote an essay. Okay, so that sentence will be converted into he said that he had written an essay. Okay, past tense wrote, past perfect had written. Is it clear, guys? Thank you to the students who gave the example. Okay, I'm really impressed. Okay, is it clear, guys? Second slide, past tense is changed into past perfect. You don't answer only if it is clear or not. Okay. Now, present continuous tense is changed into past continuous tense. For example, he said, I am studying now. Present continuous is am studying now. Okay. And then it will be converted into past continuous, which means that he said that he was studying then. Why in the direct sentence there is now and indirect sentence there is then? Can you give me one valid reason? Because it already happened. No, it's just simple. Now is indirect sentence, it is now, and indirect sentence it is then. Why? Because now is always changed into then when direct sentence is converted into indirect. So there is no valid explanation. It's just simple that now is always converted into then. That's why it is then in the indirect and now in the direct. Yes. Okay. So one more example your classmate had given previously. Right now it's the right time to say it. So that example was that he said to me, I am playing football. So it is a present continuous tense and it is a direct speech. So can you answer me like, no, sorry. I think, yeah, this was only the example. Okay. So one of your friend, he has said that he said to me, I am playing football. So can you give me the indirect form of this sentence? Quickly write in the chat box. No, guys, how it will be told? You are just seeing at the chat box and saying, if it is said, I'm saying every time said is being used. How can you say told? Yes, it will be. There will not be two. Two. Question is, he said me, I am playing football. Answer will be, he said me that. He said me that he was playing football. He said me. Yeah. Okay. So we were here. Okay. So present perfect tense is changed into past perfect tense. Okay. So now, what is the example? It will be he said, I have written a letter. It is a direct sentence. So indirect would be, he said that he had written a letter. In the first, wait, I'll explain you. In this slide also, you remember your friend has said that I wrote a letter, or he wrote a letter. Wait, let me go back to that example. Okay, so that sentence was also converted in past perfect, but what the difference was that in that it was a simple past tense, and it was a simple past tense, that is right. It was right ko, it was wrote. Okay, but in this one, it is a similar example, but here it is present perfect. Okay, so it is have written. I have written a letter. Answer would be same. He said that he had written a letter. Okay, have written, had written, unse past perfect ma. So these commas are converted into that. I will be converted into he, and rest is same. Is it clear, guys? One more example. He said, I have done it. He said that he had done it. Yes, okay. Coincidence is that two students have given me same example, exact same. I have done it, he had done it, but I will reveal the names. One more example. She said, I have played a game. She said that she had played a game. Perfect. Very good. So you guys are getting good. You are getting concept, right? So you guys are understanding properly. Very good. So now we are done with the tenses. Now we'll see the change of auxiliary verbs. Okay, so will would change into would, may would change into might, can will change into could, shall will change into would or should. Okay, so now moving on to example, we have, he said, I will learn English. He said that he would learn English. Okay, will ku would भयो, I ku he भयो. Okay. Next example. She said, I may pass the exam. She said that she might pass the exam. Okay. One more example can be, she said, I can climb this tree. She said that she could climb that tree. This ko, that answer, right? So I can climb this tree. She could climb that tree. Is it clear, guys? The change of auxiliary verb? Other people, are you clear? He said, I will prepare for final exam. She said that she would prepare for final exam. Very good. I really like you guys giving example, it's really an interactive class today. Very good. So you guys got the concept of change of auxiliary verb. Everybody, please reply me in the chat box. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Okay. Ought should be used in the same way, ma'am. Ought. Just a moment, okay. Yes, ought would be ought only. He said, I ought to attend the lectures daily. He said that he ought to attend the lectures daily. Ought would be used as ought only. Okay. So now the tense of the verb does not change if it is talking about some universal truth or habitual action. Okay. So, for example, the teacher said smoking is injurious to health. Uh, it would be should. Shall will be should. Okay. Would or should. It can be anything. So any is right, would or should, but I think shall would most well go with should. Yeah. So if it is something talking about universal truth or habitual actions, okay. So in that case, there won't be any changes in the verb. Just you said ko satama, comma ko satama, that also, okay. Same sentence is repeated in indirect sentence. We have one more example. So the professor said the moon revolves around the sun. So what would be the indirect form of uh, so so Satya, are you not interested in studying the class? So if you are busy in chatting, I think you should end the class and then you can chat with whoever you are chatting, okay? So why? Because your message is being seen by everybody. So now there's no point in deleting because everyone has already seen that. And if you're not interested, so you can please leave the class. So Satya, why don't you answer me the question which I asked? The professor said the moon revolves around the sun. Now convert it into indirect speech. Reply me in the chat box. Type me the sentence. You cannot say no change. Arpita, I've asked to Satya, not you. Anyways, this is the right answer. Professor said that. I had said the professor. Okay. So the whatever the sentence is, exactly it will be the same only. If it is the professor in indirect also, it will be the professor. Okay. Maybe you have not heard, listen the, it's okay. So the right answer would be the professor said that the moon revolves around the sun. Okay. Next example would be, he said, I go to school daily. The indirect would be, he said that he goes to school daily. It is an habitual action. Okay. So you will be saying, ma'am, why in the sentence is I go and why in indirect it is he goes. Okay. So why it is because I go, I like whenever there is I, it will always be go. Okay. It cannot be I goes. Okay. Simple present tense. But when there is he, it will be he goes, like with he, it will always be goes only, right? So there are three, four examples. Let me read them out. So once someone is saying Ram said water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Ram said that water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Very good. Very nice. He said, when shall I come? He asked should when he should come. Listen, we'll study this in the next we'll move on to this topic. Okay, so don't, when what I'm asking you, please give me example of that thing. Yeah, wait, I'm coming to your question, Eureka. Wait. Ma'am, my question is, Ram said to Sita, sugar is sweet. So Ram said to Sita that sugar is sweet. It's no change because sugar is sweet, right? We know that it is an universal truth. So it will be Ram said to Sita. It will not be Ram said to Sita. Okay, first of all, it will be Ram said Sita. Okay, so your direct speech is wrong. It will be Ram said Sita, sugar is sweet. So how can we change in that? Ram said Sita that sugar is sweet. Ma'am, in universal truth, there is no change now. Yes, there is no change. That's why I was asking you that question, which you didn't answer. Never mind. So guys, are you clear with this? Universal truth or habitual action? Said to changes into whole line. We have not done the example said to right now. Okay, and you are using said to, right? So said to is grammatically wrong. It will always be said, not said to. Yes, I go to school daily. He goes to school daily. Very good. Ram said, I walk 2 kilometers every day. Ram said he walks 2 kilometers every day. No. Yes, it is right. Okay. Ram said he walks 2 kilometers every day. It is right. But then it is not. Yeah, okay. It can be habitual action. Yes. Okay. Correct. It can come under habitual action, but it won't come under universal truth. I walk, he walks. Perfect. Okay. Guys, just a moment. Okay. I'll just connect my charger. My battery is running low. So guys, like, when it is converted into told, like, when you are using some, let's say Ram, Ram said to Sham, or Ram said to me, like Kaslai Borneo said to whom. If it is a person, then it will be told. But yeah, okay. Suppose let's say Ram said to Sham that Ram said to Sham, I am hungry. Ram told Sham that he was hungry. Okay. So where's that example? I'm not getting it. Guys, the question, we'll study this question sentence later, okay? He said, I eat. Bipana is saying, she said, I eat breakfast at 9 o'clock every day. She said that she eats, okay? It will be eats. She ko saath mein, it will be eats. She eats breakfast at 9 o'clock every day. Okay, good. No. If it is said to someone, okay, then it is told. If it is normally only said, it will be said only. Let's say said to me, said to Ram, said to her, said to him, said to, okay, if it is said to someone person, someone, him, her, Ram, Sham, XYZ, anybody, but it has to be a person. So in that case, it will be told. But if it is normally like Ram said Sham, so it will be Ram said Sham only. Is it clear, guys? Okay. Now we move on to imperative sentence. So imperative sentence can be a request as well as an order. Okay. So if it is a request, okay, then said will be changed into asked or requested. But if it is an order, the verb said will be changed into told. Okay. Tense of the verb, it remains same. Don't is changed into not to. Okay. So first example, it is an order. He said to me, give me your pen. So what will it be? He told me to give him my pen. Okay. Next, it is a request. So he said to me, please give me a glass of water. How will it be changed? He requested me to give him a glass of water. Okay. First case, it was an order. So said got converted into told. Okay. Secondly, it was converted. It was a request. So said got converted into requested. If it was a question, then it will be asked. Okay, guys, is it clear? He said to me, do the work. He told me to do the work. Yes. But you should not use question mark in the direct sentence. Do the work. It will be full stop. I think it became mistakenly. Shall I move on to next slide? Guys, shall I move on to next slide? Now you get that question answer, okay? We use, if now we'll talk about interrogative sentence. So interrogative sentence involve two types of sentence, okay? So one is yes or no questions, second is WH questions. Okay. Okay. So someone is saying, please repeat once more. Okay, so imperative sentence ma, we have two sentence, okay? Two types. One, if it is a request. Second, if it is an order. If it is a request, the question direct ma, there is said. So in indirect, it will be changed into asked or requested. But if it is an order, the verb said will be changed into told. Okay. And then tense of the verb, it remains the same. And if there is don't, it will be changed into not to. So for example, let's talk about one order. He said to me, give me your pen. So the indirect would be he told me, because said is converted into told when it is an order. So he told me to give him my pen. Okay. Secondly, it is a request. So he said to me, please give me a glass of water. He requested me. Why? Because it is a request. So he requested me to give him a glass of water. Okay. Saurav, Nepali, are you clear? Okay. So now we move on to interrogative sentence. So in that we have yes, no question, and then we have WH question. So do you know what are WH questions? Anyone? What do you mean by WH questions? For example, what word is used in WH questions? What, where, who, whom? Yes. Okay. So now we use if and whether if it is in a direct, if it is a yes no question. Okay, so what do you like tea? Yes or no? Is this your book? Yes or no? Okay. Or one example would be, he said to me, do you like tea? So indirect would be, he asked me if I liked tea. Okay, since it is a question mark, so here we will not say told. Okay, because said to me ma, like said to wire, like it always gets converted into to, right? But since here is a question mark at the end, so it will be asked. Okay, he asked me if, we use if or whether. Okay, so if I liked tea. Okay, you can also use it like this, he asked me whether I liked tea. Okay, second example, he asked him, is this your book? He asked him whether that was his book. Okay. Third, we have WH question. He said to him, were you unwell yesterday? He asked him if he had been unwell the day before. Okay. One more question example. He said, okay. So if it is a yes no question, there will be, if someone is saying repeat again, so I'm repeating. So interrogative sentences, interrogative basically means question. Okay, so in this we have two types. One is a yes no question, the another is a WH question. So if it is a yes no question, it will be if or whether. Okay, but if it is a WH question, there will be no change, it will be if on, it will be like, you can add if also. Okay, or it's your choice, you don't have any rules, or it can be no change as well. Okay, so this were is not an WH question. Okay, because it does not start with WH, so we will use if here. Now, giving you example of WH question, um, he said to me, what is your name? He asked me what my name was. Okay. Another example. He said, who stole my pen? Who is WH question. So indirect would be, he asked who had stolen his pen. Okay. Third, she said to me, where do you live? She asked me where I lived. Okay. Is it clear now? Slide WH question. Did you understand my meaning or not? I've not added, I'll add and then I'll send the presentation. Okay. I think I've forgotten to add the slide for WH question. Is it clear? Okay. So now, if you have an auxiliary verb need in the direct speech, it will be had to in the indirect. Okay. For example, okay, someone is saying to repeat WH question one more time. So listen carefully, okay, Pooja. So there is direct speech. He said to me, "What is your name?" So indirect will be, since it is a question, "What is your name?" So the said to will be converted into asked. Okay, first part. So he asked me what my name was. What is your name, right? So your will be converted into my, because he's asking me. So I will be saying he asked me what my name was. Secondly, he said, "Who stole my pen?" Again, it is a question mark. So it will be he asked who had stolen his pen. Is it clear now? Okay. So we were studying here about the verb need. So the auxiliary verb need, it is changed into had to in the indirect. Okay. For example, he said to me, "Need I do this work?" Okay. So it will be, again, it is a question. So said to will be converted into ask. So he asked me if he had to. Need ko sata had to. If he had to do that work. This will be converted into that. Need will be converted into had to. I will be converted into he. Is it simple? And since it is a question mark, so said to will be converted into ask. Is it clear, guys? Did you understand this? Other people? Okay. Okay. So now we move on to exclamatory sentence. Okay. So first is that the inverted commas are omitted. It is omitted in every sentence in starting only. Okay. And then it will be the verb said, it is changed into exclaimed. Like, you remember, while it was an imperative sentence, we changed said into asked or requested or told, right? So when it is an exclamatory sentence, we convert the verb said into exclaimed. For example, he said, "Hurrah, I have won the match." He exclaimed that he had won the match. It is that simple. Okay. Second example, he said, "Alas, I failed the exam." He exclaimed that he had failed the exam. It's easy. You just have to convert the word said into exclaim. Okay. Rest, you will be saying that also. You will add that also, and it is the same. Is it clear, guys? Exclamatory sentence. Any confusion in this? Is it easy or not? Okay. So now probably this is the last slide. Okay. Yeah. So if you have let's in the sentence, okay, it will be changed into they should or we should. Okay, it depends. Like if someone is saying it to you, he said to me, it will be we. If it will be he said to him or he said to her or he said to them, then it will be they. Okay. For example, he said to me, "Let's sing." He told me that we would sing. Sorry, it would, oh God. Sorry, guys. It will be, We should. Okay. He said to me, let's sing. He told me that we should sing. Second example, he said to him, let's write a letter. He told him that they should write a letter. Okay. So can you say me why we have told here? Anyone, can you say me why we have told here in the indirect and why we don't have said? Quickly. No, it's not because there is object. It's because he said to me, okay? There is a person. He said to me. He said to him. There is a person. That's why said is converted into told. Again, why you guys are saying said to changed into told? If it is a said to with person, then it is changed into told. Yeah. So did you understand this? He said to me will be converted into he told me. Let's sing would be like he said to me, Chavane, me will be converted into we. Okay, so he told me that let's go start a should, we should sing. Secondly, he said to him, let's write a letter. He told him that they should write a letter. Clear? Any confusion? Ma'am, can you clarify a bit about change in tense when that's what I was doing in the starting of 4 slides. What were you doing that time? Okay. So talking about the change in tense, okay. So present tense is converted into past tense. Past tense is converted into past perfect. Present continuous is changed into past continuous. Present perfect is changed into past perfect. That's it. We just have 4 tense changes. Simple present tense is changed into simple past tense. Okay. Present continuous is changed into past continuous. Present perfect is changed into past perfect. But if you have simple past, it will be changed into past perfect. This is the 4 tense changes you have to understand it. Okay. Vivek. Okay. So guys, we don't have any question answer right now. Okay. Because so what do you want me to do? Do you want me to like ma'am, can we do screenshot of all? I'll send the presentation immediately after the class to the academy. I'll ask them to send it to you. Okay, you don't need to take screenshot. How many screenshots you will keep? It's better to keep one presentation rather than 11 screenshots, right? So don't worry about that. So what do? Do we like we are almost done with the top. We are almost done with the course. So it's what is it today? It is Wednesday, right? So what do? We have one topic, okay, tomorrow, which will be finished in half an hour itself. So right now the time is already over. So right now there is no test. So what I was thinking that let's do the topic tomorrow. Let's do one topic tomorrow, which is of half an hour only, and then we'll continue with today's test. What do you think? That would be good. It just take half an hour for that course to be completed. So we can finish 2 tests in half an hour, 15 minutes, 15 minutes, or let's say 20 minutes or 10 minutes. What do you think? It would be good, right? That way. Yeah, okay. So let's do that only. Test we'll do tomorrow. Okay, I'll send the presentation today. So you guys can just revise as well. So yeah, okay then. Let's meet tomorrow, and probably Friday would be the last class for this course. So if you have any questions, please come to me on Friday. And if there is any, like Sunday, I won't be available. So maybe Monday we can keep a revision class if you guys want. Okay, we can do that as well. Okay, guys. So I'll end the class now. Have a good day, and we shall meet tomorrow. And I'll add the WH question example in this slide, and then I'll send it to the academy. Okay. I just forgot. It just went out of my mind. I don't know how. Okay, so bye. Have a good day. See you tomorrow.